So to review, domain is your input, okay, or your x values. And on a graph, you read it from left to right. Range is your output or your y values. And on a graph, it's read from the bottom to the top. Remember, discrete is dots. You can count them. And it's a list. Continuous, everything's connected. Keywords are going to be like measured. It's something that can be measured. And your domain and range are your inequalities. Okay, so for number 1, example 1, this graph is discrete, and I would identify that first so you know how to write your domain and range. So for our domain, we're going to want to know what these ordered pairs are. So this one is -1, 14. This one is 1, 10. This one is 4, 4. And this last one is 6, 0. Alright, so for our domain, it's all the x values, starting with the one furthest to the left. So -1, 1, 4, 6. The range is going to be the y values, starting at the bottom. So 0, 4, 10, 14. Okay, this next graph is continuous because it goes forever. Okay, so before we draw inequalities, look for arrows. I see an arrow at both ends. So as I read it from left to right, left is an arrow, right is an arrow. So that is all real numbers. Okay. Now I'm going from bottom to top. The bottom I see an arrow, the top I see an arrow. So again, all real numbers. Okay, let's look at the mapping. A mapping is going to be discrete because it's just from points. Okay, so a mapping is points. So for my domain, I'm going to look at the x and I'm going to find the smallest one. So -1, 1, 4, 6. For the range, I'm going to look at the y's and find the smallest. So 0, 4, 10, 14. Okay. This equation, same thing. There's no words with it, so it can't be discrete. So it's going to have to be continuous. Since we're talking about